interrupt all the good conversation that's happening at the tables right now, but we'd like to go ahead and get started with the presentation by the folks from Housing Initiatives. Tonight we have with us two individuals who are instrumental in making that program work in Madison, Wisconsin. Dean Lumos is the Executive Director who came to Housing Initiatives with years of experience as a community organizer and homeless outreach worker. He has now been the Executive Director of Housing Initiatives for 15 years. He's responsible for overseeing the housing of all of the clients served by that organization, has developed 17 different housing projects which contain 75 apartments. Dean has been in the forefront of expanding housing for homeless mentally ill individuals and families and brings a passionate, street-savvy, tireless management style to Housing Initiatives. He's very proud of the eclectic staff he's been able to attract with their many skills that has allowed Housing Initiatives to be a leader in providing a model on how to develop and manage permanent housing to some of the most difficult to house people in the Madison community. Michael Bassford, the Associate Executive Director, is responsible for maintaining the compliance for all the various housing programs. He writes all the grant applications and annual progress reports, meets frequently with funders from different governmental agencies that Housing Initiative partners with, and serves as chair of the Legislative Issues Committee for the Madison Homeless Services Consortium. He attended the University of Wisconsin-Madison majoring in music composition. Along with his duties at Housing Initiatives and with the consortium, he serves on the Dane County W-2 Citizens Steering Committee and Poverty Task Force. He also chairs the City of Madison Zoning Board of Appeals and serves on the city's Plan Commission. I just want to say that I came across this organization. Actually, there was a cover story on Capital Times that did a very nice profile of the great things that Housing Initiatives is doing, and I thought it was natural for them to be invited to this conference. So please welcome Dean and Michael.
Well, we are indeed the Mike and Dean show tonight. We're, for your entertainment, and hopefully for some information and things that you can learn about what we've done and who we are and why we do what we do. So I'm Dean Looms, the Executive Director. Mike Bassford is my Associate Executive Director, and like my colleague over here, I don't know too much about PowerPoint either. But I know there's a whole lot of stuff I wanted to get into, and Mike knows all that stuff, so yeah. So I told him I want this and this and this in there, and he did it. So this is the first time we're going to use it tonight, so I think it'll give you a real good example of what we've done. We're going to start out how we got started too. I think we need to give you a little bit of history. So we're going to go back, as I was listening to our earlier presentation. Yeah, we're going to give you a little history too. So we want to start with that, and then Mike will tell you a little bit about, we have two prongs to our program. He's going to tell you about the first part, and I'm going to tell you about the second part.
The description of the core values. Let's go start with that list.
Right, yeah. This is what we believe in, and we got started about this, and by the way, we have copies of this around if you want to take one with you. But this is the kind of stuff that we believe in. It's not that outrageous. It's just that everybody here is familiar with people with disabilities, either physical or mental. And if you're not familiar, if you don't have one in your family, you know someone that is, and you work with someone that is, and everyone here kind of has that. So this is what we do. What we found out as we were set up was that a lot of people that got mentally ill or disabled got homeless because of it, because of going back to Reagan and the whole deinstitutionalization program, and it's hard to say sometimes, but they closed up a lot of the facilities, which is a good thing. These big monstrous institutions that people got stuffed into, they weren't right. We should have never done those. And then they said, well, we're going to break them down into the community, let community-based groups take care of this. And they only did half of the deal. They closed the institutions and didn't do the other half of supporting, developing community-based programs to take up the slack. So that's kind of an idea, that's what we believe in, that's what we value.